The Porco Report. With your host, Rigo Porco.
Yup, here we are on the Porco Report, scaling a mountain in Enshrouded. I wanted to get on top of the mountain, right? I want to build a Porco Tower on top of the mountain. So, I'm gonna build a Porco Tower on top of the mountain. And getting up this mountain was not easy. Getting up this mountain was, oh my god, it took me probably close to an hour to do out of that 8 hour timer, which, and here's what you got to do. You got to kind of build ledges if you want to go up on top of the mountain, like I'm doing there, kind of indents, and move your way up. See, now I can jump on that one. And literally inching your way up, there are spots where you can kind of use the double jump and the glide feature to, see, you can kind of double jump on those spots. This is really difficult. This took me forever to do, and I know that if you've tried it, you're going to agree with me and say, yeah, this is not easy. So, with persistence and with perseverance, yes, I made it all the way up. And the reason that I'm not climbing that little tiny bit of mountain is because I actually, there's there's no spot to put the Porco Tower there. It's just too small. So I'm gonna do it up here on this ledge, which is like it's almost made for this. Okay, and this will be the location of the Sky Porco Tower. And there we go. Pop that sucker down with pride because getting up here was not easy. So, yep, we're going to start building here. We're going to start laying brick, as they say. And, I know that everybody's kind of curious at this point. It's like, where did you get all this refined castle stone? Right? Because that's not the rough stone. This is castle stone. And so, and it's, I'll tell you what, okay, you're going to be blown away by how easy it is. I did manage to make a video, because of course I ran out of stone, right? So stay tuned until the end here, because I'll tell you, you're going to be blown away, like I said, by how easy it is to get the refined stone. And the funny part is that it's not some glitch or some exploit. It's actually part of the game. So they're not going to take this away. This almost makes a building mode in the game, because now you don't have to sit there and refine like thousands of stone blocks. You can just go and get them. Okay. And I'll show you how to do that. So yeah, here we are, right? We're building the Porco Tower. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to kind of make it out on the ledge and then build a P on top of the ledge. Right? So this will be the base, and it's always 3 by 3 by 3 for the and again, this is a small Porco Tower. It's going to be 6 by 6 for a medium Porco Tower. Let's put the biblical 3 windows there, because notice that every ancient painting has those 3 windows and all that. Yeah, I'd like to reproduce that too. Make this like the Great Pyramids. And the funny part is that on the other side of the planet, they still have those same 3 windows. And it's very, it's one of those things that's seen all over the world, and they just can't explain it. So here we are, building the tower. And this, I think I brought 10,000 castle stone with me. Okay, and I'll show you how far that goes. It doesn't go very far at all. To build a decent size skyscraper, you're looking at possibly 20, 30, 40,000 pieces of stone. And And that's not including the inside. That's just the walls. If you want to make it big and menacing, like Porco Towers are, right? Which is, I don't know, um, one of my fetishes in the game is I like to make my buildings big. So yeah, like that. Switch it up to the ceiling tile, ceiling slash floor, right? You gotta love voxel building. Look at that. It just blends in with itself. Now, I really hope these guys give us some more dynamic voxel tools. Like something where I can take a single voxel and stretch it into a line and then stretch it into a wall so that I don't have to place down 6 pieces there. I can just make that wall in one go type thing. Most voxel games have this feature. I'm really hoping that the developers of Enshrouded also put that feature in. Okay, because I'll tell you, there's 1,000,001 action games out there, but there's very few good building games. And there is an entire community waiting for the next Minecraft, the next building game. Ask yourself, why was Minecraft so successful? It certainly wasn't the graphics, and it certainly wasn't the hunting down of those poor little monsters. Okay, what made Minecraft so successful was the idea that it really played into people's creativity. All of a sudden, we had a Lego set that we could, build these huge things with. And if you ever played Landmark, that was another voxel game. Again, right, that people loved it because of the creativity. That's the reason people are playing Dual Universe right now, because there is no game. Okay, the game is really boring, but people are playing it for the voxel building. So, please, developers of Enshrouded, give us a tool set so that we can build more refined, bigger things. We can blueprint stuff. So I can take a floor of a Porco Tower and just copy paste, so I don't have to go through this. This is the things that your fan base is looking for. So please, okay, please take this into consideration as you're making your game. Because this game looks amazing. I mean, and I'll tell you what, when this goes into early access, you're gonna have an avalanche of sales from people from the building community, right? So please give us more better building tools, copy paste tools, blueprint tools, stuff like that. It'd be fantastic. The Landmark blueprint system was out of this world fantastic. You could simply label your blueprints. They would go into a directory and pull them up on command. Okay, I have to enable snapping in order to make this work properly. They really fixed the snapping on this. I was really impressed from the closed beta to now. The snapping was really improved. Very impressive. But yeah, this is why people are going to buy your game right here. This is the very reason you're going to sell probably so many copies that you're going to be a little blown away, is because you have an entire community of builders with no home right now. No, they're not going to go play Dual Universe and pay $20 a month. That's a little steep. Okay? So everybody's waiting for the next building game. I know that when I found this game, I typed in the next voxel game, and this came up. And so I started following it. I got into the Discord, and I was very impressed by what Keen Games here is doing. I was a fan of their previous game, which is Portal Knights. You can find it on Steam. And again, you can build in that, but the building is not as dynamic as everybody wants it to be. So, guys at Keen, okay, please give us dynamic building tools. Please give us dynamic blueprint tools. I know I sound like a broken record, but believe it or not, this is what everybody's waiting for, and this is certainly what I want. Okay, so I can build towers like this all over the world. Yeah. So we're getting to the top of the Porco Tower here. On top of the mountain, on top of the world. Look at the world down there, right? And it's kind of fun to build up here. And I promised that I would make a video on how I got all this refined castle stone. And so I promised I would show you. I'm going to show you. All right, you ready? Here we go. So here's how you do it. Okay, create a new world, just any world. And you know that very first bridge that you go to? Okay, this is how easy this is. Just plop an altar down. Yep, like I'm doing right now. You can even put it on the bridge, just like that. Okay, and plop that sucker down. Get on your hammer. And then select the more shapes, the very first shape there, and get the 4 one, and just simply remove. It's like a machine gun. Okay, it's click, 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 click. You got to do a lot of mouse clicking. I wish they would just let us select an area and then either delete it or fill it in. And that's another aspect of voxel games that I wish that the developers at Keen Games would look at. Because again, you know, people are going to figure this stuff out, and I know that this is a feature of the game because they want people to be able to restore houses that they find in the game, or you know, and thank you for this, because this actually creates kind of a building mode. So please don't take this away. Okay, because refining the stone by hand only when you find the recipes is just way too slow, and people are just not going to do it. Okay, they're going to wait for the next voxel game. And you don't want them to wait for the next voxel game. You want them to love your voxel game. So please leave this feature in. So yeah, essentially what you're doing is I'm climbing it because I want to get to the top so that I can kind of get most of the bridge. I can get about 10,000 pieces of castle stone off of this bridge, and it doesn't take that long. Okay, there I am at the top, and then you just kind of go pop, 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 just like that, and take the bridge apart. Okay, again, I wish I could just select the entire thing, and, you know, I would get all the stone from deleting it, but this is a little slower. But it's a lot faster than trying to get stone in any other way in the game. So yes, very much. See, I got about 1,000 now, 1,100, and you know, it really doesn't take long. Okay, and you know, there you go. I got 10,000. Now notice that I have, like, I'm digging into the bridge, and I have taken out a lot of stone. I didn't make you guys watch that. That's a little boring. But yeah, so this is the easiest way to get some stone in the game, and that way you can build some really cool things in proper refined material. Thank you for watching the Porco Report, and thanks for watching me build my Porco Tower on top of the mountain.